Thank you so much for joining
Morning.
us.
Yes, good morning, Nikki, and good morning sa ating mga tagapanood. No? So our latest is that based sa ating initial assessment kahapon, no, medyo in general, despite being a super typhoon, very minimal in terms of damages. But we are still looking at, of course, Quezon and lalo na sa Pulilio, no, because we're still getting updates from them. But initial assessment is that medyo ang agriculture natin ang suffered most from this typhoon. So far, a report of 160 million worth of damage to agriculture has been reported by our department concerned, and close to 3,780 affected farmers and fisher folks. In terms of casualty, this morning we tallied already a total of 8. No, 5 from Bulacan, 2 from Zambales, and 1 from Quezon in Bordeos. As far as evacuation is concerned, it reached a total of 45,334 persons, or close to 11,500 families going to different evacuations in the regions affected. But as we speak, this number is already dwindling. Yung NCR po, in fact, ay nagsara na ng kanilang mga evacuation centers kahapon. So we expect more reports coming in today as we do our assessment. So yesterday we did our aerial survey together with the President, and he saw for himself yung devastation or yung damage, no, especially sa agriculture doon sa Nueva Ecija po.
And Asik Rafi, what kind of reports did you receive yesterday and as of today?
We received reports first on the evacuation, the preparedness actions that were taken by our local government, and then the damage. We are hoping that we get reports on infrastructure, especially from Quezon. So hopefully we'll be able to get those numbers. And also on the number of houses that were affected. We hope to get that today. We have directed our regional offices in Region 3 and Region 4A to coordinate and check for themselves the reports and assess the situation on the ground personally po.
And Asik, what areas specifically are experiencing problems in communication lines, power outages as we speak?
Yeah, in terms of communication, the minimal lang po, no, areas that experience without signal or communication. But in for power, we have reports as far as Quezon, Tarlac, and Nueva Ecija experiencing power interruption. This is mainly because of precautionary measure also undertaken by our cooperatives, no. Before they energize these areas, they have to ensure that the power lines are okay or are not damaged to ensure na wala pong maaksidente when they energize these power lines po.
And is there any modes of transportation po that have since been suspended, areas currently impassable right now?
Yeah, as of yesterday, nung nagtanggal na tayo ng signal and the gale warnings were removed, no, by Pag-asa, nag-resume na rin yung mga travels natin or operations ng mga ports natin that were affected. But as of yesterday, 47 seaports were non-operational. But today we expect these ports to be operational. And the tally that we got is that there were some 2,737 stranded passengers in Mimaropa, Calabarzon, and Region 5.
And you mentioned earlier na you're still waiting on some reports on infrastructure damage, but what reports have you received so far?
So far, we received a formal or official report from the Department of Agriculture. The DA, the DPWH is still doing their assessment, and we hope to come up with their assessment and the figures, no, to the extent and cost of damage on infrastructure. But as I said, we expect a very minimal as far as infrastructure is concerned, but more on the agriculture side.
And let's go back to how evacuation centers are doing. Are donations constantly making their way there to the areas affected?
Yes, for donations, we have not monitored any, no? But for government assistance, tuloy-tuloy po ito, especially those coming from DSWD, because we have put on standby close to 200 family packs, 200,000 family food packs on standby, and these are always ready, no? To augment yung resources ng ating mga local government units.
And what of relief operations for other relief goods bound for different parts of the country, especially those affected?
Yes, our regional office in Calabarzon has organized a relief operation specifically for Pulilio Island. And I believe as we speak, they are on their way there. They will be using Black Hawk helicopters, no, to bring in supplies and people to the island po.
And we know very well, sir, that there have been casualties to this super typhoon. Have you reached out to other organizations for help concerning not only relief but also rescue efforts?
Yeah, we have received offers of assistance even from ASEAN neighbors, no, offering assistance for search and rescue, for assessment, and we told them that this event is very manageable, and in the event that they will be giving materials, no, relief goods, we welcome them as well, as long as they are already available inside the country.
And sir, lastly, before we let you go, right now, what are you most in need of? Giving you this opportunity to appeal for help to our viewers who may wish to donate or may volunteer.
Yeah, based on our assessment here at the central office, most of the needs maybe will be in a form of housing assistance, especially for those affected in Quezon, in Pulilio Islands, because we have seen houses mostly made of light materials have been heavily affected. So in terms of food kasi, we're okay with that, but we can extend assistance maybe in a form of shelter, no? Shelter assistance or shelter materials.
All right. On that note, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Asek Rafi, you stay safe.
Yes, thank you very much and good morning to you.